Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. We also praise and thank the Lord for gathering us this morning and this Sunday as we celebrate the 14th Sunday in Ordinary Time, as we continue to praise and thank the Lord for the many blessings of the past week, and also ask the Lord to accompany us this coming week. One of the many demands in our life is also to express our own fruitfulness, or sometimes to deliver something out of our own formation, out of our own knowledge and wisdom. Mga tinatawag po nating ambag. Binibigay natin ito sa tao. In one way or another, I concretely give and express my contribution to you as I render my priestly ministry, as I preach, as I say the Mass with you, go with you in this life. Sa mga estudyante, when people would ask you to prepare a certain lesson, for those who work, something that you work on as a project, and many more in this life. This life would demand us to have works expressed. At katambal o kakambal ng katotohanan iyon ay yung katotohanan na ang mga tao would either affirm or negate you. People would like you, people would dislike you. People would express their applause to you, but sometimes people will say, "You go away. We don't like you." People would say to you, "Congratulations, job well done." But sometimes people will say to you, "You've done less. We don't like it. Kulang pa." At dala po natin ang isang napakagaan at we get to be inspired when we are surrounded with people who would appreciate us, who would accept us, who would always give their commendation or so to say their support. Sino ba naman po dito ang hindi gaganahang magtrabaho, gaganahang gumawa ng isang responsibilidad kapag sinasabihan ka, alam mo, napakagaling mo. Pero sino ba naman ang gaganahan dito sa ginawang oras na lahat ng Diyos, sa lahat ng panahon na ibinigay ng Diyos? Wala na tayong narinig kundi, sino ka ba? Wala namang kabuluhan niyang ginagawa mo. Napakabata mong tao, wala ka pang pinapakitang pinagdaanan mo sa buhay na ito. And my dear brothers and sisters, this Sunday's reading and liturgy would inspire us to be faithful and embrace daily mission, our own responsibility concretely in our families and in our community, realizing that we all have these two realities present. People who would love us, but people also who would hate us. People who would like us, but also people who would despise us. People who would accept us, and people who would reject us. Pero kung paano na lamang kung nanawa na ang taong mag-affirm, to accept, to be grateful with people, paano na lamang tayo magpapatuloy kung ito na lamang ang mga naririnig lang natin? And the characters of our readings this Sunday would give us that inspiration. Ezekiel was sent by the Lord to a rebellious house, to the people of Israel. Mga taong matitigas ang puso. May mga tao ring marahil po na may mga magagandang karakter o puso para tanggapin ang isang isinugo ng Diyos. Hinarap ni Ezekiel ang mga taong ito, but one thing is for sure, he remained faithful to where God called him. Alam ni Ezekiel, Panginoon, isusugo mo ako sa mga taong matitigas ang puso. You will be sending me to people who would not also hear your words. People who maybe at the time of my arrival reject me or shoo me away. But what is for sure, Ezekiel did his part, realizing that even though we have these kinds of people, I have God by my side, blessing me and giving me strength. Kung gano'n na lamang po ang usapan, napakatindi rin ng pinagdaanan ni Jesus. Ang mga taong tumiwalag sa Kanya ay hindi mga taong sumusunod sa Kanya, kundi mga tao mula sa Kanyang kinaroonan, mga kababayan niya. People who rejected Him were not people from those who knew of Him or who heard Him from other places, but from His own native place. And Jesus knew it very well, that as I do my mission, people would love me and people will take me away. People will accept me, but also people will try to put me away from their life. But what is one sure thing? Jesus did His part. Ginawa pa din Niya ang dapat, kahit na may bumato sa Kanya ng masama, kahit na may tumaligsa sa Kanya, kahit na may tumalikod sa Kanya, ginawa Niya ang dapat dahil kasama Niya ang Diyos sa buhay na ito. And my dear brothers and sisters, let this be a beautiful reminder on our end. It is like us, St. Paul, in our second reading, na kapag tayo po ay inuulan ng kaliwat kanang bashing, kaliwat kanan na pagtataboy, ng kaliwat kanang pagsasantabi ng mga taong mahal pa natin o kilala natin, it is also us, God, permitting us not to be too elated so that one thing can surface, and that is the power of God in our lives. To God telling us, my grace is sufficient for you. For power is made perfect in weaknesses. Isa po sa mga hindi ko makakalimutang mga salita ng mga pari nung kami po ay nasa paghuhubog pa. Magiging pari ka pa rin ba kapag katapos na ang mga panahon na ang mga tao ang magsasabi sa iyong, ang galing mo, Father. Nung na-ordain po kami dito, December 3 of 2022, it's a totally whole day of being in cloud 9, hearing, maybe reading from people's affirmations, from people's applause. But one thing was faced to us. It will all die down. And we will face people telling us, we don't like you. Wala po kayong kwenta. Sawa na po kami sa iyo. And maybe you have faced such people. You are facing people encouraging you, loving you, accepting you. People expressing their applause to you. But sometimes those would silence down, and what's one thing that we continue to hear are bashing, are rejections. Mga kapatid, sa buhay po natin, sa pagsunod po natin kay Jesus, may mga gugusto, may aayaw. Pero ano ang pinakamahalaga at pinakaimportante? Niyayakap at ginagawa nating tapat ang kalooban ng Diyos sa buhay natin. Kahit na may sumisigaw sa atin, kahit na may ayaw nitong tumanggap, kahit na tayo ay isinasantabi, at kahit pa na tayo ay kalimutan at pagsabihan ng masama. Saint Paul was so faithful in that calling as well. In times of his persecutions, baliwala ang may mga gugusto, baliwala ang may aayaw. Ang importante, ginawa nating tapat ang kalooban ng Diyos. May panahon na may papalakpak po sa atin, may panahon na may aayaw sa atin. May panahon na may magmamahal sa atin. May panahon na nakakalimutan din tayo. May panahon na tayo ay tatalikuran ng tao. May panahon na tatanggapin tayo ng tao. It is part of our Christian life. And hopefully, we may not be swayed only doing great things when people would appreciate us. But in the midst of those despising us, let us remember, baunin po natin at puhunan natin bilang isang Kristiyano ang kalakasan ng loob sa pagharap ng mga bagay na ito. Puhunan natin ang lakas ng loob upang sa mga panahon na may aayaw at may gugusto, isa po ang totoo sa ating sarili. Ginawa ko ang kalooban ng Diyos. Naging masaya ang Diyos sa ginawa ko. Pinagpatuloy kong malakas at tapat ang mga pinapagawa ng Diyos sa buhay ko, maliit man o malaki.